I'm Rosa Vano. I'm owner and commercial manager of Castillo De Caneno, extra virgin olive oil producer from the south of Spain. Castillo De Caneno, it's a company that was established 21 years ago. It's taken the tradition of our family that's been doing extra virgin olive oil since 1780. And we decided to put one more piece on the history of the family with my brother Francisco, Paco. Because my parents had the mill and the estate, and we were doing bulks, but we were not really doing a good extra virgin and premium and high quality extra virgin olive oil. So we decided to launch Castillo De Caneno as a brand, the family castle, the family house in the south of Spain, and we started. So now we got the estate, the mill, and then now we're doing the brand, which is working with 60 countries worldwide. I think that we are in one of the categories which is more interesting worldwide, which is the extra virgin olive oil. I'm very old, so I've seen a lot of revolutions in the gastronomic market for many years. I've been working for different companies were somehow related with the gastronomy or the food industry. And now the extra virgin olive oil is a real gastronomic or product, food product revolution in the 21st century. We passed from something very close to a commodity, an ingredient that was really not branded or not really respect or just looking for the name of the brand or whatsoever. And now really people are having more knowledge about different varietals, different flavor profile, different places where the olives come from or the extra virgin olive oil comes from. It's not the same an arbequina coming from Argentina or coming from here from California than coming from Spain, or even those coming from Portugal. So there's a lot of knowledge, because at the end of the day, the consumer is starting to understand that tasting notes, gastronomic experience only with an extra virgin olive oil. There's no other oil that is going to give you this experience. Our aim to communicate to consumer that the first the thing that they have to bear in mind about sustainability is their own health. They has to be sustainable. I mean, their own body they have to be looking after themselves. So, if they want to take care of their health, the family, the future, the way they are going to be, the feeling themselves on the future when they are old, they have to look for a good product, a value-added product, and extra virgin olive oil is one of them. Talking about what we have been doing in our own state, I have to tell you that this is something that we have been working for many, many years. And now we can talk about regenerative agriculture, but also we can talk about that we have certifications of carbon footprint or water footprint, or we are investing a lot of money of understanding which is the last drop of the water that we are putting in our olive trees that is going to be a waste, that the tree is not able to take advantage of the last drop, or the coverage, the green coverage, with all the value added of taking down the degrees and avoiding erosion, or refreshing the earth, or having these macro holistic little animals like a macro system that it's in our own state. There's a lot of things that we have been doing, replanting, we have been working with Sea of Bird Life about all the new and the old birds that they are in our state. We have bees. We have done a lot of things, but under our point of view, everything has to be a little bit regulated. You have to be with someone saying that you are doing sustainable, practices, or you are doing the things that the way they should be done. We were talking before at the conference, the greenwash, that sustainable could be everything and could be nothing, could be full of meanings and could be empty under the service of people that are not really committed with these practices. From my side, my particular side, I have very special and very specific message because Paco, my brother, is going to be talking about the best practices that we are doing in our lunch, in our meal, in the estate, and everything. But I'm going to be talking about the our relationship with consumer, with the channel, with our customers, how we're seeing the reaction of the 60 countries that we work with. How they're supporting or not supporting really the commitment of the producers and the product producers with the commitment with this sustainable practices and measures. Everybody claims and everybody shout and everybody it's really very sustainable, but at the end of the day they are not asking, or certain different channels like Horeca. You go to restaurants and nobody is telling you nothing about the products, where they come from, or they are not putting on the menu, how they are treated. Or so, for instance, there is a good example that I'm going to tell tomorrow in the roundtable, which is the breakfast at the hotel. Before, like 5, even 10 years ago, you went to breakfast, and breakfast was the conventional, scrambled eggs or, pastry and all these kind of thing. Now there is an option more and more, bigger and better and special, of green options, of healthy options, green juices, things that are, vegan, that are, they are claiming all these value added. Why only we have to be prepared for that only on breakfast time? Why we are not really talking about those things on lunchtime, dinner time, on snacks or appetizers or whatever? So I think that this thing is going to be more and more on the channels, retailers or multiples or hotels and restaurants and everything, but it takes time. And also it takes a lot of communication, which is something that we have a lack of. We need to communicate more to consumer, and those are homework to be done. Well, I like the countryside, first of all. It's the forest, which is something that we really don't claim so much. I know it's artificial or sometimes it's planted by human being, but it's a forest with all these beautiful trees, branches, and leaves, and with this cycle with a fruit and flower. It's really a forest. I like that. I think it's peaceful and it's beautiful. And from the extra virgin olive oil standpoint, I really like that it has such a different flavor profile, and it's beautiful to see how different a tasting session could be, from green apple to ripe apple or red apple, from from artichoke to really green grass. I think that this is a magic thing which is there with extra virgin olive oil, and it's true that you can have it the same with wine, but from the emotional standpoint, we don't have this value added of the wine that we are going to toast today because, thank God I got my pastry is out, or we are going to toast because my son is getting married or whatever, or I'm going to be celebrating. But on the gastronomic standpoint of how an extra virgin olive oil can add value to different dishes, it's something that really, it's still way from exploding or booming. I think that this is something that really, I love it. It's the same product, but can take you to different profiles and different tasting notes, different colors, different everything. And it's not easy to find a product like that. It has to be extra virgin olive oil. Thank you for everything. The Culinary Institute has done a lot for extra virgin olive oil. So we are very happy and proud of being part of, since many, many years ago, of being part of the Culinary Institute.